From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Owls offense will have the first possession of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. And the Owls get enough to move the chains. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. He's going to pass. Got it set up on the outside. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. To the air, it's Burr. Quickly complete. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Breaks the tackle. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He'll throw it. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Quarterback on the keeper. Runs through the tackle.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that second thing right.
Now the play fake. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The Coyotes moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's going to take off. Nice job to get down there and avoid the hit with the slide. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes.
He's off to the races. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Owls! And once he got loose, it was all over.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Going up top on 1st down. Caught on the outside, it's Beal. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
He makes the connection. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Off the RPO, complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Coyotes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. They believe they can run right here. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Throws to the wideout. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Pulls it in. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Temple lines up quickly.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get one.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Gets it out quickly. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. They want to just keep throwing it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Field goal is good. And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Colorado is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things at Folsom Field. Trust me when I tell you that. Guess what I'm saying is a comeback could be in the cards. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to North Texas.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He'll pull it down and run. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Motion from the offense. From the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Coyotes will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. To the ground with the back. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Off play action. He's got the back in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. At midfield, he's got room. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Temple lines up quickly. And
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game one, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this guy.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Guys, it's Temple with the lead here at the end of the quarter. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. To the air, it's Burr. Using the quick game. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Pushes and picks his way ahead for 6 yards. He's down at the 8. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And into the end zone he goes. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. A first down for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. He's got his man. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They go to the ground. He's there to make the stop. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have any.
Trying to make magic with his feet. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a first down. And the Coyotes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of play.
And the defense gets to the quarterback. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Power football with the run. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Out of the backfield, he's open. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Coyotes send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and take it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. On the run, it's Cook. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looking to throw, it's Burr. Fires to the right. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Well, there's the trust this quarterback has in his guy, right? He knows he's going to give him an opportunity in critical down and distances. 3rd down, find your best matchup because you know he can make the catch, he can get his feet in bounds, and keep the drive moving.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
On the play. 2nd down coming up.
They'll leave it with him. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's caught. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. He wants to throw it. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Looking to scramble. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Offense getting set for 1st down. Handoff from the shotgun. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. And the Coyotes want to pick up the tempo. They'll throw it on 1st down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. At the 40, there he goes. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the 1st down. Just so hard to defend.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Steps away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
On 3rd down, going up top. Fires to the right. Got his man. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Burr. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the 1st down. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. He'll just keep slinging it. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. Temple lining up to punt it away. 1st punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Quick completion on the out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10.
And that's good enough.
Makes the grab down the middle. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that ball is picked off. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He'll start this drive firing. Snags it down the right side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. He's going to pass. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. The incomplete pass leaves them with 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Berg. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Clock's still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Between the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly.
Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Going for the big play. Makes the grab on the right. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Dingoes! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Number 13.
And it took a minute, but the passing attack now on board. The first passing touchdown of the season, and it took to the second half, but I tell you what, this offense will find its rhythm. They'll grow. They'll get better throughout the season, and this is going to be a hard passing attack to stop.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Snapped it in the shotgun. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
23.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. It's complete to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Using his legs, it's Cook. Shakes off the defender.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Running back searching for a hole. Makes him talk to the hand. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Temple lines up quickly.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
They get him on the ground, but he's got enough to give Temple the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He got it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to slam it in. Touchdown, Owls! And the pummeling has started.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Line gets set, first down. Oh, it's a reverse. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll run it from the gun. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
The 3rd down offense has not been good, and add this one to the tab. Another 3rd down stop. They give up the sack. They're down by 3+ possessions. Nothing going this offense's way.
The Coyotes will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got great speed. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
First down, Temple.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Temple! And the route is on. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Rutgers is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 21 over the Astronauts. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Using his feet to buy time. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
First down for the offense.
Comes out throwing on first down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Getting deep in the third quarter here. Clock stopped with 1.5 minutes to go. Wide out in motion. Looking to pass on second down. They'll run the screen. Turns it on in midfield. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a first down, and much more. Really good execution by this offense. They'll run it from the gun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Third down coming.
Guys, it's Temple with the lead here at the end of the quarter. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. They're trying to get to it. Oh, picked off. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. The 20. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. Touchdown, Owls! And the beatdown has ensued.
Yeah, the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. To the air on first down. He's got it down the middle. And he's down right there. Picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a first down. On second down, looking again to throw. A little screen to the running back. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Wants to throw on second down. Finds his tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On fourth down, looking to pass. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got it! Touchdown, Owls! And the stomping has commenced.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Hainsworth.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And the Coyotes have it with a 1st and 10.
That's a first down for the offense.
He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Couldn't connect on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 24. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Wide receiver shows motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Shakes off the tackler. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll pull it on the read. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Temple lining up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense set on 1st down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got a man. It's Hainsworth. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense in a bunch formation. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They've got the screen set up. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. The Coyotes decide to punt it away. Now on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The give and tick, 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 tick. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. So you might expect to see victory formation. Instead, you will see a field goal attempt. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game.